Well, Bob, thanks for joining us, and I have a few questions to ask you. How long did you work for your community for Edina?
32 years,
And what was your first starting salary?
$6,000.
Six
Those
thousand.
change.
Tell us about your most fun conference you attended for MRPA.
Well, I think there's a couple of conferences that we had a lot of fun at. At the time, I was athletic chairman from 1965 to 1975, and during that time, one up at Madden's, we were trying to get everybody together to talk, and nobody had ever come to the meetings, a few people. So what I did is I bought a couple of cases of beer and some chips, and I had a cake, and we sat around in a big circle at Madden's, and we discussed the athletics. We had everybody there, so that was like fun. And I think that was fun, and everybody really enjoyed that. Another fun time I think we can say at the MRPA conference was we were up at Moorhead, Minnesota, and we went by train. And I think that ride up in the train and back was humorous and really fun because everybody talked all the time and everybody was on the train. At that time, we didn't have a lot of members either, so you could always get together. We talked about each other's programs.
Good. What was the big deal or news in recreation during your time in the field?
Well, I guess I have to go back and say that probably the breakup of the ASA and the USSFA. When Perry Kuntz was the chairman, park board was the chairman of the athletics, and he was fired by Dick. And at that time, he went off on his side, and I tried to see if we could get the two sides together. But ultimately, it ended up that Perry Kuntz took the ASA, and we organized a new athletic area, and we elected then, rather than appointing an athletic chairman, I was elected the first athletic chairman for that committee. So that was a big change, and to this day they've never gotten back together, and that's too bad because I think it should be all under one organization.
Well, thanks, Bob. Appreciate your time.
Oh, and another one, happy birthday, 1975 years of the MRPA. That's great.